and believing for healing. Said I'm praying and believing.
Hello, my name is Reverend Gregory Scott. I am the pastor of Phillips Christian Methodist Episcopal Church in the Rocket City of Huntsville, Alabama. I know the last few weeks have been tough for many of us. We have had to adjust to a new normal. But I ask you, I pray that you do not buy into the fear that is seeming to grip many of our communities. I understand that we must adjust to this new way of living. I ask you to please heed all safety precautions, which is to stay inside if at all possible. If not, and if you go outside, to practice social distancing and good, safe hygiene practices. But being adjusted to this new way of being together is difficult for everyone, even the church. But I ask you during this season to be creative. Yes, it's frustrating. Yes, it's a season of uncertainty. But I ask you, be creative. Maybe this is an opportunity for us to do some things that we don't have usually an opportunity to do, such as exercise, get a little healthier, read a book, start a garden. Maybe it's a time for us to reconnect with family and with our children. I'll tell you, play board games, do Monopoly, play Clue, take a risk. Maybe even teach them to play spades, dominoes, or bid whist. But take this opportunity to not get caught up in all of the frustration and uncertainty that is taking place, but find creative ways to rechannel your energy. I know that some may even say that this is not a time that the church should close its doors. But at the same time, I understand that others are saying that if the church closes its doors, it means that they have no faith. But when I hear those kinds of comments, I think about how Jesus was driven by the Spirit into the wilderness to be tempted by Satan. And in the book of Matthew, it tells us that the second temptation, that Satan took Jesus up on the pinnacle of the temple and told him to jump because God would give the angels charge over him. But Jesus looked at Satan and he said, "Thou shalt not tempt the Lord thy God." Jesus had enough wisdom to know that we may have the freedom to do certain things, it may not be prudent or wise. And so to take care of the people God has placed in our care, the Phillips CME Church has decided to close its doors for at least a couple of weeks until April the 5th. And at that moment, we will come together as a church community and decide how we will proceed forward. But our greatest concern is to make sure we take care of and protect to the best of our ability the people God has placed in our care. And so during this time of temporary suspension of our face-to-face church meetings, we still will be able to be the church community. Because the church community is not about a building, but the church community is about people coming together in many different ways. For my Bible tells me that where two or three are gathered together, God said he will be in the midst. Even our Methodist tradition reminds us that the Methodist movement was started in small groups, church homes. And so this is an opportunity for us to possibly get back to our roots of gathering in small, intimate settings, just with one or two. It does not matter. The Lord will be with us even behind closed doors. But to stay connected to the Phillips CME Church, we ask you to go to our Facebook page. You'll be able on our Facebook page to listen to our sermons. You'll be able to connect to SoundCloud and listen to past church services. We also tell you to check our YouTube channel, which is Phillips CME Church, Huntsville, Alabama. Also, at 10:30 on tomorrow, which is Sunday, you can catch us on our conference call line, which is 605 475-5900. Access code 4632811#. These are ways for us to stay connected, and you can get all of this information on our website, which is Phillips CME Church. So I ask you to please stay connected and know that we love you and there's nothing you can do about it. We will resume Bible study on Wednesday through all of these technological marvels that we have at our disposal. Facebook Live, YouTube, and our conference call number. I ask you, stay connected and know that God cares, and so does the Phillips CME Church family. Take care and be blessed. And I will be praying for you, and I pray that you will be praying for me and my family. Thank you.